In this example problem, we are asked to find the value of x, and we are asked to round our answer to the nearest tenth. So the first thing I need to realize is that, okay, so I have a right triangle here. Here is my reference angle. This is my 25-degree angle. And if you think about what sides you have to work with respect to this 25-degree angle, I have number one, I have the side that is opposite that. So let's write that down. This is my opposite side with respect to this angle. And I also have my adjacent side. Okay, so now thinking back to SOHCAHTOA, when you're dealing with the opposite side and the adjacent side, you know that you are in the TOA part of SOHCAHTOA. So you know for sure that you are using the tangent of the angle. So I can set up an equation and I can say that the tangent of 25 degrees. And one thing I want to mention here quickly is that when you have the tangent of 25 degrees, make sure that you realize that this does not mean you're taking something called tan and multiplying it by something called, this 25. This is not multiplication. You want to treat this the same way that you would treat like a function notation kind of idea. So when you use function notation, it doesn't mean f times x, it's f of x. This is tangent of 25 degrees. And when we do the tangent of 25, we already know from our SOHCAHTOA idea that it's the opposite side. So it's the 12 over my adjacent side, which is my x. So I have 12 over x. And now I need to find the value of x. So I have this equation, and the tangent of 25 is just some number. But don't replace this with a decimal approximation. Just leave it as the tangent of 25, but realize this is just a number. So here, let's take a look at this real quick. So let's say this tangent of 25 was worth some value a. So I would have a is equal to 12 over x. If you were messing with this equation and trying to solve for x, the first thing you would do is you would multiply by x. So you would have x times a, that a value is equal to 12, and then you would divide both sides by a to get your x by itself. So your x would just be 12 over whatever value this a happens to be. Same idea over here when we solve for x. We're going to multiply both sides by x. So x times the tangent of 25 is equal to 12. And then I need to divide both sides by this value, this tangent of 25. So these go together. Divide that side by the tangent of 25. And divide that side by the tangent of 25. This cancels out. And my x is equal to whatever 12 divided by the tangent of 25 is. So let's get out my calculator. And I'm going to type in, let's delete the stuff that's in here. 12 divided by tangent of 25. And we have 25.734. 25.734. So this is about 25.734. But notice here they asked us to round this to the nearest tenth. So we're going to say to the nearest tenth, x is about 25.7 units. Let's see here. Oh, see if, there it is. X is about 25.7.